Hi, All Season Fence Incorporated. My name is Steven. I spoke to somebody earlier and I made this quick personalized video for you showing how your business can bring in more local customers. I'm going to go over three essential things in order to bring more business: content, citations, and backlinks. If after this video, if you find this valuable, you can reach out to me or you can implement these tricks yourself. But either way, these tips, if implemented, the correct way will have you dominating the area of the triangle for the fencing business. So I'm going to get right into it. I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine. So first, I want to go over content. Content is anything on your homepage here. It's all the text and even the pictures, and especially what the pictures are saved as. Google likes to see at least between 1,000 and 1,500 words of keyword-rich, authoritative content on a homepage. It gives you plenty of opportunity to fit in these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services. Um, these these pictures too, like I said, when Google searches these sites, they don't see the pictures like how we see them, but they see what they're saved as. So you can actually save these as keywords as well. So I've got this tool that I use, and it gives me some behind the scenes information on your SEO and what's working for you and what's not. And so over the past 30 days, your website was found for one keyword, and because of that, it was clicked on one time. Now, the authority in Raleigh, and I know you're in Garner, but Raleigh by far gets the most searches for fencing. And I didn't see a locations page, which I highly recommend you put on your site, is something that shows what locations, because it doesn't show anywhere, or I didn't see it anywhere, which means if you do have it on there, it's hard to find, of what locations you serve. And Raleigh is a huge one. So I went to their site and I plugged them into the same tool, and they were found for 213 keywords, and they were clicked on 458 times in the past 30 days. So we can actually go in and look at their keywords. Oh, let me go back. We can go in and look at their keywords. And so, like fence company Raleigh, see that's a big one at 200. Fence installation Raleigh, NC, another 100. And this is search volume per month. So all these add up to well over 1,000 searches. So you're being found for one keyword, and that keyword is a branded all season fence. So only people that are searching, you're only being found for your own. So you want to get those location based keywords on your site, and you want them on more times than your competition. So if your competition has, what is the number one, is if they have fence company Raleigh on their site, they have it on 3 times. You want it on your site 4 or 5 times. On every one of those keywords that have some type of search volume, you want it on more, and then you will dominate that content area. And Google will find you a lot easier than your competition. So that's the first thing, is content. Next thing I'd like to go over are citations. And for citations, I like to bring up and I'm not going to put Durham, I'm going to put Raleigh up here. So Raleigh, the first thing that pops up are ads, but for what we're looking at, we're going to look at this map pack right here. Right under the ads is the map pack, and it's usually the top three. Dandale is in there. That's an ad, so that's not organic. We're just going to look at these three right here. And while there's several factors that will get you up in here, the main driver are citations. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory such as Yelp, Angie, whitepages.com. There's a ton of them. And the more you have of this, the more trust it actually builds with Google. And on average, the businesses that are in this top three have at least 150 citations, usually more. But we can actually go in and see what and how many citations each of these businesses have. And if Index Fence Incorporated, for example, has the most at like 250 citations, you'd want to go out and get 300 citations at least 300 to 400 citations. You want to beat them out. And then Google will eventually rank you inside this and you will dominate the map pack. Lastly, I'd like to go over backlinks, and that has to do with this section right here. This is Google's organic search results section, and backlinks are the main driver. So a backlink is essentially another website on the internet that has a link on their site that when clicked, it leads back to your site. And Google uses this to determine how they're going to rank you, either push you up in the rankings or drop you in the rankings. And that's all dependent on the quality of the website that's actually linking to you. So if that website that's linking to you, if it's highly relevant to your industry, if it has built a lot of authority and trust with Google, it gets a lot of views, a lot of traffic, Google is going to start ranking you higher. So the more of those types of backlinks you have, the more Google is going to push you up in the rankings. But the opposite is also true. If you have too many links from these sites that we consider spam sites, they're sites with low to no relevance to your industry. They have little to no authority or trust with Google, and they're ranked really low and get like no traffic. Google's going to push you down in the rankings. So again, if we go to this tool that I showed you earlier, it shows what backlinks you have. So currently you're being found for 45 active links coming from other sites. The number one competitor in Raleigh is being found for 439. And so we can actually go into their backlinks and see what's working for them and what is not. So these are those spam sites that I was telling you about. They clearly indicate that they're spam and we do not want those. But we find all the links that they're getting from authoritative sites. We reach out to those sites, get links from those same sites, so they'll push that same authority onto us. We don't do that with just the number one site, but the number one, number two, and number three sites on Google. We find out what backlinks they have. We acquire those over time. You will get ranked up towards the top. And what will push you over the top is once you have all the backlinks, the same types of backlinks that are working for your competitors, you go out and you reach out to other sites that are highly relative to you, and you continue to acquire these backlinks month after month. That will push you over the top into that top spot, and you will acquire all that traffic that the top competitors are getting. So once again, we went over content. You want at least between 1,000 and 1,500 words of keyword rich, highly authoritative content. Citations, you want more than your competition. If they have 200, you want at least 50 to 100 more. Backlinks, you need more relevant sites pointing to your site to show Google that you are the authority. Now, if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. So you can either go and implement these strategies on your own, or you can take the more effective route and save yourself some time, and you can give me a call and we can actually set up a discovery call. My name is Stephen Hogue. I'm the owner of Virtuous SEO right outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina. My phone number is 910-551-2006. You can give me a call or you can just respond back to this email. But either way, I would love your feedback on this video and how and what I can improve on. But either way, I hope you have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.